When some women get married and have a kid, they go from like an 8 or a 9 to a 4 or 5. And for me, that's a problem. Men are tempted every single day. I open Instagram, it's booty. I open Twitter, it's boobies. I open TikTok, it's cheeks or us. And they all be looking like models. If you ain't still fashionable after we married and have kids, how am I not supposed to cheat?
Team Reez.
Before y'all type me an angry message, those were not my words. My guy Kendrick sent me this tweet and I thought it was too good not to talk about it. The problem I have with some women is the tendency to phase out of being fashionable after marriage or childbirth. Men are prone to all sorts of temptations every day. You open TikTok, you see trendy stuff. You open Twitter, you see the big boobs game. How will you not cheat? I'm not going to tell someone how to feel, but I will question what they say. My first question would be why is this guy concerned about what other women are doing? If it ain't your woman, then why do you need to speak on it? That's like me saying the problem that I have with some women is their hair is too short. If I have a woman, why do other women even matter to me? And if I'm with a woman who actually has short hair, then I'm being passive aggressive by making that statement, and that doesn't help anything. But I do want to point out that there is a reality of getting comfortable after you've been in a relationship for a while. And by comfortable, I mean complacent. There's definitely truth in that, but you have to be careful with how you deliver that. And that's not a woman thing. Men do it as well. It's a people thing. My thing is, what you did in your courting/pursuit phase are the same things you need to continue doing. When you get the person that you want, don't be like, oh, I can chill now. I got him. I'm good. That's why you hear some married couples talking about losing their flame for each other, because they stopped doing the things that made them fall in love to begin with. The same way you can win someone is the same way you can lose them. The pursuit doesn't stop after you commit to one another. The pursuit doesn't stop after the marriage. If anything, it should increase. But going back to what I said about getting comfortable, here's a scenario that I hear often. Imagine being with a woman for a couple of years and she starts letting herself go. She gains 50 pounds, doesn't have the same excitement she used to have, always too tired, doesn't dress up anymore. Y'all get the picture. Some people will say that would make it hard to want to stay committed. Me being a rational and logical person, I understand that. That's actually a real thing, but that's a discussion you have to have with your partner. If they are no longer doing the things they did to get you to begin with, you have to be willing to be an adult and have that conversation. If you feel like they got comfortable, put on happy weight, or just start to really take you for granted because they have you secured, you have to be willing to address that. Being in a relationship means you are committed to making it work together. You have to communicate and compromise. If your partner doesn't want to communicate, then you're fighting a losing battle. If you're the only one trying to make it work, it'll never work. But the other thing that needs to be remembered is that life happens to everybody. Beauty fades, and you can't be in your prime forever. If a woman has kids, you need to understand that her body is going to change. She's not going to always look the same. If you a ripped dude with a six-pack, the older you get, the harder it will be to keep that. It goes both ways. As far as wearing certain clothes and trying to remain attractive for one another, like I said, that's something that will have to be communicated. But fellas, have some realistic expectations. Don't be trying to press your girl into being America's next top model every single day. Let her relax and wear that bonnet and sweatpants. Hopefully you are with her because of what she adds to your life, not just because she looks good. Now to address the other half of the tweet, and I will die with this belief firmly rooted. Cheating is a choice. It is not a mistake. It is a decision. It's one thing to be in the midst of temptation, but it's another thing to actually decide to submit to that temptation. At some point, you have to hold yourself accountable as a man. How would I not cheat is what someone with no self-control would say. If you're a Christian, you should know that self-control is a fruit of the Spirit. Blaming someone else for your lack of self-control is something that deserves no respect. If I'm on a diet and I can't eat dessert, but I'm constantly seeing dessert, or in this case, TikTok booty, it's still my fault if I choose to eat it when I shouldn't. If I'm seeing that much dessert, I need to analyze why I'm even in a position to see it to begin with. Sometimes you really can't control it being presented to you, but a lot of times you can. We can't always choose what we see, but we can always choose what we focus on. If you're married or in a committed relationship, keep pursuing your partner. Keep doing the things that made y'all fall in love. If you have something you want to say it, but say it in love. That's the most important thing. Don't be like, hey, you're getting kind of fat. Go grab a salad and do some sit-ups. I mean, unless you just really don't care about life. But other than that, that's all I got for y'all. Be great, family. I'm out. Easy.
Team Reez.
Thanks for watching. Click here to subscribe and click here to watch more videos.